Smoke a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Just switching it up. What's your opinion on, DaBaby?
Oh man, this nigga. I had did a tweet and I was just like, I feel so sorry, for Danny Lee. And for people like dealing with guys that's like DaBaby, because I feel like they have no compassion for women and how society and the world we live in and what they do to women, how they bash women, how they bring down women's characteristics. I don't think he has compassion for that, which in result causes a lot of mental health issues for women sometimes, to the point of, unfortunately, suicide sometimes. Like, that was my biggest thing with the whole situation. And I got so many different views. Well, not even so many. I definitely got a woman's view and a guy's view when I did my post, because, of course, dudes was in my DM like, well, it's her fault, and this and that. And I'm like, y'all are completely missing the point here. The point is not whose fault. Like, if she should leave, they should be together, how she should have been left, how he doing her wrong, but he, doing it in her face and she's allowing it. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'm talking about him going on live, putting the world in their business, allowing the world to tear down a woman who is not only someone that he's dealing with, but is the mother of his child. You allow the entire world inside of y'all business, y'all circle, y'all home, for the world to pass judgment on her, for the world to tear her down, for the world to have something to say about her as a person, her mothering, her child, who she laid in the bed with. You opened that door. You did that. That is fucked up to the absolute utmost, because that's disrespectful, and that's really, you might as well have just got a gun and shot her. Because that's literally the type of pain that you allowed, and you opened that door, you allowed to be brought upon her. I don't give a fuck. You got this girl in your house, so clearly it's some type of love and connection there, even if you over her, even if the situation is to the point where she is crazy doing whatever this love hate thing that he said, whatever it is that you saying that she do. You DaBaby, my nigga. You the nigga out here shooting niggas, knocking niggas out, fighting niggas left and right, but you can't get a 5'4" little puny ass girl at your house. I don't want to hear that shit. You doing what you want to do. You playing with the situation. You being an asshole. You being a narcissist. Now you want to show the world because you feel like, oh, I got one up on her in this moment. I ain't even trying to fuck with her. I'm trying to be peaceful. I'm going to let, what I'm saying? I'm out to show the world. No. You record that shit for your own safety. You allow the police to do that shit. You do that shit in private. You do not open the door for the world to do that to her, because at the end of the day, if she do something to her and that child, or she hurt herself, or one day she fall off the fucking cliff because of this situation, he gonna feel like it's his fucking fault. That shit is gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, people do that. People jump off the cliffs with their kids. People drown their kids people take their kids with them when things, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a real thing. Like, I don't think niggas understand how much on a woman and being a mother, especially your first go around. This girl ain't never had no kid. Postpartum is a real thing with women after they have children. No one understands. Men can never understand what it's like to carry a child, push that bitch out, and have it with them 24/7. Because he don't have his kids with him 24/7 from the time he wake up to the time he fucking go to sleep. Every single damn day. He doesn't have to go through that. Men don't have to most of the time go through this. Probably 2% of men in the world who have their kids 24/7. Women, we deal with that. We do that. We're built for that. Like, and that's why I said he doesn't have compassion for women in the world we live in. We know we live in a judgmental world. He's not stupid. He's not naive to that. He knows it. He gets the judgment. He and my motherfuckers come in. He done almost been canceled. So you know how that feels. So why, again, would you allow that type of energy and pain to be put onto a woman who has just had a baby, who has to nurture that baby, love that baby, breastfeed that baby, do all of these things for that baby. And the baby also, it feeds from the energy of the mother. That's why they say you have to be in a peaceful unstressful situation when you have a newborn, because if you do not, that newborn will feel that shit. It will cry. It will cry. It will cry. Like, that's a real thing. Like, doctors tell you that shit. That's why when women, your child is connected with you from the womb. So it's always, that's that connection there from a child to a mother. So it's like, for you to even, like, it's just crazy how men don't think about these things. They don't. I know they don't. You know why? Because I had a nigga come back. I had 2 people come back to me in my DM and say, I went and looked up this mental health shit with women. He said, I did not know this was that real. I did not know that women really went through this. He said, I gotta recant my statement. Both of them did. He said, I did not know that was like, it was really that bad. And he was like, I mean, we men don't think about certain things. We don't think about things. So men get over things, certain things. How y'all deal with certain things is differently than women. At the end of the day, all women have some sort of care in their bone about what the world thinks of them. Like, it's really no way around that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Even Brittany Renner, whatever her name is, care about what the fuck the world thinks of her. Now, I mean, she gonna change who she is, but she cares. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to do that to me was just heartless, and it was unnecessary. And I believe people can change. I'm a firm believer in giving people benefit of the doubt, second chances. But when people show you who they are, you gotta take it for what it is. And I just hope that hopefully when his kids grow up, when his daughters grow up, maybe something later in life will trigger him and he can understand. Maybe. I don't know. It might be, he be feeling like a lost cause to me, but I don't know. I could be wrong.